Hi, my name is Matt. I run the Dean Guitars Artist Program, and you are here in the Dean Guitars UK warehouse. This is Dean Guitars HQ. We've got something like over 600 guitars here right now, and this is George. He's come here. He's one of our new artists from the band Stuka Squadron, and they're going to be looking at some guitars today and hopefully take one home. Dean Guitars, I'll let you know this because obviously the history is important for this guy here. The Dean Guitars started way back in 1977. It was started by a gentleman called Dean Zielinski. And Dean Zielinski, he wanted to make guitars for people to use on stage. So he made his first guitars way back in '77 and took it along and gave it to people to use on stage. And people very much liked his guitar designs. The very distinctive V headstock that people used made it a very distinctive looking guitar. And there's various models like which you can see on the website, which is the Cadillac, and the ML and the V were some of his first guitars. And people really enjoyed using them, and he was one of the first companies and the first guys, because he was basically a woodworker. He didn't make things like pickups and bridges and nuts and tremolos and things like that. So what he had to do was buy off manufacturers, and the people like Larry DiMarzio and Floyd Rose and those companies became his friends, and he was sort of the first company really to what you would people call today retrofit. Put things like DiMarzio pickups and Seymour Duncan pickups and Floyd Roses and Grover machine heads onto their guitars as standard. And he pretty much went through all the late 70s and 80s building guitars for people. And then they, way back in 1990, after Dean had sort of sold the company many years before, it was bought by a gentleman called Elliot Rubinson, who's now the guy who owns the company. And they started producing sort of more Far Eastern designs, but still to a very high quality, which George can confirm. And we import those here in the UK, along with the USA range, which we'll show you in a moment. And we supply a network of dealers and large companies in the UK. And also we run the artist program out of here, and we have lots of people like members of Ailstorm and Wolf and Onslaught and Saxon, and along people like Michelangelo Badio and Vinnie Moore, UFO, LA Guns, Dave Mustaine. You know, there's a lot of artists that use Dean guitars. I kind of feel sometimes that it's a bit like the industry's best kept secret, you know. Yeah. You know, we play along the big boys, but you know, we like to think of ourselves as big boys, and we make some pretty damn hot guitars.
Yeah, we excellent. And George is gonna be the next generation, one of these guys that gonna appear in the front page of your catalogs. Yeah?
That's right. Yeah.
I'm very happy to be here. Actually, you know, working with Matt and the Dean guys. I just got one guitar that I believe is quite amazing, really. You know, I've been using. It's a Les Paul shaped type of guitar with a Floyd Rose, but I've been using Les Pauls for years now, and I have a Les Paul with a Floyd Rose, but this is to me something unique. It felt right, it plays right, it is right. I'm really happy to collaborate with.
We're gonna have a look
guitars.
in a second. Okay, thank you, Matt.
Thank you.
This is for people from Live4Guitar.com.
Play it like you Dean it.
Yeah.